Alright, Drama Theory's back at it again with another banger. And this one is the best Disventure Camp families. I don't know if it's gonna dive into like the families of the characters or potential that became a family after like the All Stars season. I don't know. All depends. Let's see what this is cooking.
Did you know that Marcus had a daughter who looked exactly like Nina?
Yep. So obviously you have to watch like the side stories that they made of Disventure Camp after like the All Stars finale. Yeah, because they explain why Nina is that.
Or that Alec actually revealed his family to Fiore.
I don't remember that. I don't remember like the showcase of the family of Alec.
In this video, we'll take a look at all Disventure Camp families. Number 1. Connor mentioned his parents a few times throughout the show.
I didn't build my company. It was passed down by my dad.
But you run it.
But we see it in
alive,
the
right?
What's it
My
called?
dad's advisors take care of everything.
The wedding photo, right?
However, the most important family member is his wife, Anya. She's a 52-year-old Canadian, only 1 year older than Connor. You can see
Anya?
her in Connor's Instagram story at the end of Disventure Camp Season 3. Number 2. Gabby's parents seem to have very different attitudes when it comes to their relationship. Her father doesn't really seem to like her.
Ooh.
No need to rush home.
Okay. Do you want to meet my new friends?
I have to go attend to some business. Bye.
Oh, he's a
okay.
busy father.
On the other hand,
I'm busy.
her mother seems
Busy.
more concerned about her well-being.
Then I'll be alone with a bunch of strangers. Mom tells me not to talk to those.
Number 3. The most important member of Jensen's family is his sister, Natasha.
Yeah,
You can
and
see
we
her
saw
in
what
the very
happened to
first
her.
episode of the spin-off Disventure Camp staff stories.
Then she
Natasha
gets
used to
her
work at a dog
face
shelter and take
ripped
care
apart.
of Jensen when he was just a kid. Unfortunately, she passed away during a terrible dog attack, which changed the course of Jensen's life. His knife has the word Natasha carved on it.
Yeah.
Because it was actually hers. Number 4. Gret's mother makes a voice cameo in Season 1.
I'm sure I won't be leaving anytime soon. I have
It's all the bullying from that mom. I remembered it. Because of how she is.
this alliance.
You hear that your brother won the football championship? I'm so proud of him, sweetie.
In the same phone call, we also learn about Gret's brother and the extra love he gets from their mother.
Yep.
I'm just so happy that someone in this family is actually successful.
Number 5.
Which is
Alec's
fucked up.
family got a lot of foreshadowing during the series. Yet the first time we got to see them was in one personalized greeting he had with Fiore.
Oh, it's from the personal greetings. Damn, they could really like have someone or the fans like explain like what went into making the show, like asking like the major questions that people wanted to know. So there you go. We got lore dropped of how the wife looks, how the kid looks, and yeah.
His son looks like a good kid. I'm saying that because Alec mentioned that he would want him to be more like Fiore.
I wish my son was more like you.
And then we also found out this.
Alec, did you ever love your son?
Of course I love my son. Oh, that's
Both these moments were pretty rough. No wonder why he doesn't get along with his family. Number 6. Hunter's mother is once mentioned during Season 2.
My mother, she used to take them too, long before I was born. She said they helped her, but do you know when she felt really good? When she was with her best friend Grace.
On the other hand, his father was mentioned in one greeting video, in which Hunter revealed that he is a game designer and that he currently lives in Japan.
Bro, he's a baller, bro. He got a baller of a dad. A game designer and also goes to Japan? Bro, he's living life, bro.
Number 7. Rosa Maria's parents appear in a webtoon called Stories of Disventure Camp.
Yard
This
back.
cartoon style
Awesome.
resembles Owen's stories about his grandfather. From this little story, we find out that they were not supportive of Rosa having a kid. Her daughter, Sophia, can be seen at the beginning of Disventure Camp All-Stars alongside her mother. Yet,
Yeah, we saw
during
the- we
Season
saw the
2,
daughter.
Rosa's sister was actually the one who took care of her. According to Rosa, Her sister is an artist.
My mother is unemployed and my sister is an artist. She sometimes helps me with Sophia when I am not around.
That's what's sick. This is what I love. Like, they're asking questions, and they, like, the ones that did this whole show knew that they were gonna be asked some of these questions when it was like the concept of, you know what, let's do some greetings for fans. And it's amazing that they even found ways to expand on that instead of just like making a blatant lie. But that's sick, bro. It shows the dedication that they gave for this craft of a show that is now very popular.
Number 8. Ellie's dad is mentioned in season 1 when she receives a letter from him.
I got a letter from my dad saying how proud he is. And 3 unpaid bills. If my father's letter didn't motivate me to win, this definitely will.
Although her mother is not mentioned in the show,
he's
in
a gambler.
Personalized greeting, it is revealed that Ellie has a good relationship with both of her parents, yet she prefers to keep them away from public life, since she doesn't want to attract any negative attention towards them. Number 9. The most important member of Crystal's family is her father.
Chris. We saw Chris.
And that might be a little confusing for the OG fans. Because of some legal problems, the creators of Odd Nation Cartoon had to cut all connections to Total Drama.
Yeah.
So here we have Christoph McLean.
Which is basically the same iteration of Chris, but like if he got more like mature instead of like having his crazy little antics that he had back in the day where he was like, you know what, let's do something extraordinarily crazy. And we see that with Revenge of the Island, whereas if we were to take it to where it is now in the reboot, he's a lot more tamed.
The host of a show called Race to the Place. Although he is a different person, this guy has a personality kind of similar to Chris.
Yes!
Number 10.
Telling you.
Dan's sister Franny has a voice cameo in the first season.
Franny, how are ya? Is Mom home?
Oh, they're not here. They went shopping.
Oh, well, could you say hello for me?
Sure. How are you, by the way?
Number 11.
Okay.
Miriam's family is actually a sensitive topic. They passed away due to a car accident before the events of Disventure Camp Season 1. Although they are mentioned pretty early in the show, we only get to see her husband, Jonathan, and her son, Kurt, in one picture. Even though it was a sad period for Miriam, fortunately, she now has Jake as her new family.
Yeah, which is so wholesome.
What it's like to have a grandson.
Number 12. Fiore's parents were only mentioned 2 times during the series.
Oh yeah, the nun that was in, what's it called?
My parents are a little short on money, so
that
they
was
agreed to stay
cameo
here in exchange for payment.
And
then later in the season,
the 4th season,
we find her relationship with them.
My mother never loved me.
So she
and I
might have
know her
met
life
Fiore.
would be much better if I never existed. She's told me she thinks I'm a monster. I know she's right, but it still hurts to hear.
Number 13. Let's talk about Tom's parents. His mother, Jackie, can be seen in the 3rd episode of the new Tom
She's a baddie, bro.
series. According to him, his mother had a big influence on his life. She's a really great person. Unfortunately, his father was apparently an abusive kid. He was the reason why Tom and the rest of his family always had to move around. We don't have a clear image of him, only a shadow that appears during one of Tom's nightmares.
Bro, really copy Avatar with that line?
The shadow appears in Staff
What do you
Stories
mean?
episode 3, looking to interview Marcus. Sadly, we don't know anything more about this character, just that he's a detective. Besides them, Tom also has a younger brother called Tony, which he mentioned in one personalized greeting. Number 14.
Oh.
In Allie's case, the family member who had the biggest influence in her life is her grandfather.
Oh, the grandfather looks so goofy, but he's so adorable.
He passed away.
Player 2? Who was player 1? He was my grandfather. Everything I know about video games.
I love this. I love the little
Her mother
thing
was
right
also
there.
mentioned
It's
in
so
All Stars,
adorable.
being the one who sent her a letter of criticism. The same letter that was read out loud by Rhea.
If you don't win, well, we all saw that coming, didn't we? Might be time to hand up that internet career.
Jeez.
You just want what's best for you. Miss you punches and bunches.
Number 15. Marcus's family is another sensitive topic. Before
Yeah,
the
the
events
daughter
of Disventure
died.
Camp, Marcus had a daughter called Nina Reiner,
Yeah.
who looked very similar to the Nina we know today, and a wife
But-
called Vanessa Reiner, who we don't get to see. Sadly, his wife struggled with mental health issues, and
Yep.
later in the episode, we found out what happened to his family.
One day, she couldn't take it anymore. Our house.
This has to
burned
be a
down.
reference to
Both
Avatar.
of them were inside.
From the video?
Number 16. Now let's talk about Marcus's doll, Nina. Her family was revealed in the same episode. She's
A bunch of
actually
dolls.
one of the many supernatural dolls that we saw. And the only one that wasn't evil.
She had blonde hair.
Number 17. Let's talk about Ashley's parents. Her father is mentioned in season 3,
Daddy gave me quite the ass whooping.
and her mother is also mentioned a few times during the show.
But Mama didn't raise the quitter.
Also, her
Damn.
little sister was mentioned in some
They got
videos.
some bosses in the family.
Number 18. We can assume that Maggie is an only child, since the only family members that she mentioned are her parents in one greeting video.
My parents had trouble defending me because I kept screwing up.
Number 19.
Jeez,
The
dude.
most
Even
iconic member
in
of Jake's family
after
is
the
his
game.
brother Sean. We hear him for the first time during season 1 on a phone call.
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
A couple of days ago,
Grandma passed away. Yep.
Yet we got to see him for the first time.
Kinda
in the
looks
third
like
episode
Jake.
Of the Tom Jake Stories spinoff. Their relationship is a bit messed up, but they figure it out in the end.
Yeah.
And there are Jake's parents. We know that they're not really supportive of his sexuality. His father makes a voice cameo in the Tom Jake series.
Like, they're
I wanted to tell
awful.
you that my partner Tom got injured on the job last night.
So you're still seeing him.
The way he
And
says
it would mean
it,
a
so
lot if you
gross.
could come visit
Oh, so you're
and-
still seeing him.
And of course, I have to mention his late grandmother, who was very close to Jake. Number 20. We don't really know much about Lake's parents, besides the fact that they controlled Lake all of her life, and
Yeah.
that they're extremely rich. I mean, they made Crystal do this.
But your father offered me a generous payment for him to skip certain deals. So, stop complaining and come with me.
Eventually, Lake stood up to them. This resulted in her getting disowned. Yet, I don't think she really minds that, since they are the only ones who stressed her to the point of becoming bald.
Yeah.
Number 21.
I wouldn't
Rhea has one very
accept the whole
iconic
point of
family
getting
member,
disowned.
her younger sister, Isha, who appears at the end of All Stars. Apparently, she was inspired by her older sister to become an actress. But from Rhea's point of view, this is a horrible idea. The only thing we know about
Shows
Rhea's
Diddy.
parents is that they are very proud of their daughter's success. Number 22.
'Cause
The
they want
first family
money.
member that James mentioned is his little sister.
We just went to Brazil to visit my sister, and I bought her a new car.
His parents are
Nice.
also mentioned in one of Aiden's greeting videos, in which he says that James's parents are lovely. Number 23.
Nice.
We know that Yule's family actually originates in North Korea. His parents were the ones who got
Oh,
him into
God.
his dancing career. In a greeting video, he also mentions that he has a
He got
26-year-old
strict
brother
people
called Min Suk. Number 24.
as
now, we really
parents.
don't know much about Will's family, except for the fact that
Where my family raised me in a pretty sketchy neighborhood. Kinda where a lot of my fears comes from.
they seem
Damn.
like weird people.
And the fact she has such an awesome family.
They're survivors, bro. They survive the streets.
Number
Because those
25.
streets are freaking
Aiden's
dangerous.
parents were only mentioned through some personalized greetings. However, we do know that they were very open and supportive towards Aiden, which was very important to their relationship with him.
You probably won't see me wearing anything else back home. I think it's because my mom got it for me for Christmas.
Although Disventure Camp did a pretty good job when it comes to revealing each character's family, it doesn't even come close to what Total Drama managed to accomplish. And I've got
Oh,
just
yeah.
the video to prove my point. Take care.
With like
and see you
the
next time.
extra like videos, right? That's why. Another amazing video by Drama Theory. They keep on killing it with every video. I definitely love every video that they showcase through comparing it to Total Drama, to stuff that Disventure Camp has. And I definitely love how it's starting to get in par with Total Drama. And who knows, eventually it might be better than Total Drama. But we have yet to see with time. But nonetheless, still amazing video from Drama Theory. I know they always try to comment on the video that I watch from them. And yeah, pretty excited for what's next. Amazing.